Happy September, Libra. This is your Astro Tarot reading for the month of September. And I just want to say happy birthday season. Your birthday season starts this month on the 22nd with the autumn equinox, the first day of fall. But let's get down to business before we get into all the juicy part. I got to tell you that Mercury retrograde, the planet of communication, the planet of thought, the planet of short distance travel, is going retrograde on September the 9th through October the 3rd. And you have to be very careful because things can turn backwards and go total haywire when it comes to making deals, having understandings, making agreements. And also, if you're traveling, you have to double check your arrangements, and also keep an eye on your luggage because your luggage can get lost during the Mercury retrograde. Also, if you have not backed up your computer files, you may want to consider to do that as a little safety feature because the Mercury retrograde has an effect on the computer systems also. All right. So anyway, like I was saying, happy birthday. But things get real interesting around the 5th of this month because Venus, your ruler, joins the sun in your house of spirituality. So what does that mean? That means that you are going to have moments of peace and quiet, and you're going to want to have solitude. You're going to want to be by yourself, going over your thoughts, having peace of mind. You have a chance to collect yourself, get yourself together, and prepare yourself for a new personal year that's coming up on the 22nd. So you're going to have a little peace and quiet starting on the 5th when Venus, your ruler, joins the sun in your spirituality sector, which is going to cause you just to want to be alone, enjoy your own company, enjoy your thoughts, and just reflect. That's going to be a great time for you. But on the 10th, there is a full moon in your employment sector, And as we know, full moons always shine light. It shines light on things that are hidden. It brings our awareness to something that we didn't know about. So regarding your daily employment, you may find out something about your job that you didn't know before, or maybe there's some other opportunities that are coming up on your job that you weren't aware of that you may want to take advantage of. So that's going to be very interesting, that full moon on the 10th, when it comes to your maybe doing something a little different. But let me just warn you about something. Because the retrograde is coming up, if you want to get a new job, you're going to have to wait until after the retrograde is over, because if you start anything, and I mean anything during the retrograde, unless, and we'll get to the unless, if you start anything during the retrograde, unless, and I'll tell you that later, it will turn badly. It will not work. You're going to have to start all over. Unless you are doing research, you are doing some sort of detective work, if you're looking for something that you have lost, if you are trying to reconnect with someone that you have missed, that is really great for the Mercury retrogrades. But in terms of conducting everyday regular business, you may want to be a little bit cautious. And one of those things are trying to find a new job. So you may want to wait, but it's good to do research about your job, a new job. And also it's a good time to rework your resume if you are indeed thinking about changing your job. Okay, so on the 9th, the Mercury retrograde happens in your sun sign. Yes, you are going to be privileged, be honored. It's going to go in your sun sign. The Mercury retrograde happens in your sun sign. What does that mean? It means that it gives you a chance to deeply reflect about your life, your direction, what it is that you've been doing, and make plans for the future. You get a chance because, the Venus and the sun were allowing you to sit still for a minute. You had a chance to really reflect. And now here comes the Mercury retrograde to let you reflect on all the decisions that you have made, all the plans that you have previously done. We're talking about the recent past, and also the conversations that you may have had or didn't have and you wanted to have. So that Mercury retrograde is going to be in your sun sign starting on the 9th. The Mercury retrograde will enter your sign on the 9th. And then your birthday season starts on the 22nd. And the sun will enter your sign along with Mercury retrograde. The new moon on the 25th will enter your sign. And then Venus, the planet of love and affection and attractiveness and magnetism, is also going to enter your sign on the 29th. And oh my God, it's going to create an energy void around you. People are going to be admiring you and showing you affection and being very complimentary of you. You're going to be feeling really, really good. I don't know how you're going to respond to that, because that Mercury retrograde is there. It's actually going to make you more aware of what people are doing and how they're treating you. So it may be a very interesting times in terms of your intuitive ability around the for most of the month. For most of the month. But especially on the 22nd with the sun, the 25th with the new moon, and the 29th with Venus entering your sign, your ruler. Wow, you got a whole lot going on, and it's all good. It's all good. So there's going to be a great amount of energy coming your way. This is going to be a very powerful time for you. And you feel so good. You'll feel energized. And you may decide that you want to socialize a little bit more. We'll see what happens with that. Don't be surprised if old friends come back. People are going to be looking for you. Whether or not you want to be bothered with them, that is totally up to you. But I have to tell you that later in the month, on the 23rd, because what Mercury is going to do this month is going to occupy two houses. It's going to go from your sun sign and it's going to slip back into your house of spirituality. And you may not want to be alone this time, but you may start thinking of developing a more inclusive spiritual life. You may want to start doing meditations, more prayer. You may start doing some affirmations. You know, it's because you want to get more closer to the divine. And that will happen for you this month. And happy birthday! Starting on the 22nd. Yay, Libra, yay! So that was the cosmic part, the astro part of your reading. Let me give you a tarot part to your reading. I have three decks of cards. And I'm going to pick a card from each deck. And let's see what the tarot has to say to you this month. And it says, tuning in. Woo-wee. Wow. You are going to get a chance to tune in, because you're going to have a lot of planets hitting your spirituality sector, that privacy sector. That is where you kind of slow down, tune in. And that's exactly what your tarot cards are saying that you do. And just in case you didn't get the planetary message, your tarot message is, don't be afraid to tune in or make time to tune in, so you can see what the divine voices are saying to you. Your second deck of cards is the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of moving forward, pushing forward. This is a in charge card. This is, I am going to take charge of my life and I'm going to move forward. Well, you certainly can do that. And we're going to see what decisions you decide to make with that Mercury retrograde in your sun sign. What it is that you want to do now, you feel that is necessary for you to move forward after October the 3rd. So we'll see what you're going to do. Could be some sort of job. It could be you moving forward with a business. It could be actual moving. You may want to decide to move your home location. It can also be moving forward with some sort of dream that you've been having in the back of your mind and in your heart for a long time. You're finally going to make a move on it. So that's going to be some interesting energies coming your way in terms of moving forward with something that you desire. And the third deck of tarot cards, the message is feeling alone. Well, that feeling aloneness can come when you have moments of solitude. So I don't know if this is necessarily a good thing or a bad thing, because you are ruled by Libra. You are ruled by Venus, Libra, and Venus is the planet of social behavior. And you might want to feel alone, or if you're not used to not having people around sometimes, there could be a little slight moment where you feel alone. So you may want to embrace that and see what thoughts and what images and what feelings come out for you about feeling alone. If you're feeling alone, that may be something that you may want to, sort of explore to see why you're feeling alone and why your own company is not good enough for you. Or this could be feeling alone regarding a relationship. Maybe something's not working out. Maybe the person that you want is not there for you the way you feel as though they should be there for you. So there's going to be some feelings that you will be exploring this month. So this month, Libra, feeling alone, you're going to deal with that, and you're going to see what that means. You're going to start moving forward with some project or some dream that is really, really close to your heart. And you are going to take time to tune in and see what the divine spirits are saying to you. Yay, 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 yay. So that is your Astro Tarot reading for the month. I am Astrologer Kim Allen. If you'd like for me to take a look at your personal planets, you undo your cards, you can contact me at kimallen.com. That is kimallen.com, and let me schedule a reading for you. But I just want to remind you, we are in the last days of summer. The first day of fall starts on the 22nd, so enjoy the last days of summer and be prepared to enjoy the first days of fall and have a wonderful month. Thank you.